Want to be a superhuman? Say less. If all things go well, you can control tech gadgets all from your head by the end of the year. Want to turn your lights off? Just flick a nerve. Need your TV on? It's all in your head. This Neuralink update video will tell you what you should expect this year. What exactly is Neuralink? To start with, Neuralink is a device that will be surgically implanted into the brain by neurosurgeons, utilizing robotics. A link chipset is embedded in the skull during this process, and it is made up of several insulated wires connected to the electrodes used in the process. In our Neuralink News research, we found out that the device may then be used to control cell phones and computers without touching them. How does this pushing the boundaries of brain engineering, innovation work? Neuralink's ambition. Also, betting against the maverick entrepreneur may appear to be a risky move. Neuralink's president, Max Hodak, famously quipped that if you tell Musk something is impossible, it better be constrained by a rule of physics or you'll wind up looking silly. While Musk's ambition with Neuralink, to make connecting the brain to a computer as simple as LASIK surgery in order to cure brain ailments and one day even help humans compete with AI, is bringing money and attention to the field of brain-computer interfaces, BCIs. Industry insiders say his goals are overly optimistic and rely on some ambitious scientific and engineering developments being fully realized. The ultimate goal of Neuralink is to build a brain-machine interface in which human consciousness and machine intelligence merge. What's the current state-of-the-road human trials? Stick with us as we delve deeper into Neuralink human trials later. However, the first applications will focus on assisting persons with paralysis and other neurological problems reclaim control of their life. Animal trials. Similarly, animals have become traditional test kits for many high-risk procedures before human exposure to the said procedure. In recent Neuralink news, Elon Musk's neurotech business, Neuralink, showed off a controversial experiment in April 2021. A macaque monkey with two link devices implanted in his brain was observed playing a basic video game, simply with his mind. If you like more exclusive information on Elon Musk's empire, consider subscribing so you can watch our upcoming Starlink, Tesla, and Neuralink videos. While working on this video, we couldn't help but wonder if the Neuralink update is fully implemented, animals will be able to have complete human skills. It won't come as a shock. Will it be successful? Isn't a macaque playing a mind game sufficient evidence to draw such conclusions? At least, that's what we believe. According to the CEO, the same type of brain implant might be tested in people this year. Talking of chips in humans. Is the chip ready for human complexity? Later in the video, we talk about how far the chips have come and our expectations for 2022. Would you consider using Neuralink chips? Like the video if you would, and dislike if you wouldn't. Many individuals were horrified by the revelation, pointing out that similar recordings are generally published in peer-reviewed scientific papers, allowing for more oversight and accountability. Human trials. Similarly, recent Neuralink news updates reveal that the company promises to give immobilized individuals the ability to perform simple tasks like using smartphones or clicking a mouse on a computer without moving their arms. Elon Musk predicted late last year that this year's Neuralink update would bring the necessary push to facilitate human testing. According to Musk, the technology is safe in the brain and can be readily removed. Therefore, the only thing stopping Neuralink from moving forward with human trials is FDA permission. Expectations for 2022. In an interview, he said the data rate of human communication with machines is 10 bits per second, which is incredibly low. And if computers can communicate at a billion bits per second or more, and we're only connecting with them at 10 bits per second, that's an exceedingly slow communication channel. He added that Neuralink's update seeks to bridge this gap and make communication faster and easier. Are hyperspeeds essential in human-machine communications? Tell us why you think it is or isn't necessary down in the comments. Additionally, Musk said on Twitter later that a human experiment aimed at repairing neurological functions would be more challenging and would include bridging messages between existing neurons. In answer to a Twitter user who asked for a Neuralink update on how the device may assist recover memory loss or delusions caused by a stroke, he said. Replacing faulty missing neurons with circuits is the appropriate way to think about it. By simply connecting signals between existing neurons, many issues can be solved. Next year, speaking of 2022, progress will quicken when we put gadgets in humans, as it is difficult to have complex talks with monkeys. We'll be following more Neuralink news and trial journeys until its first human trials begin. So hop on the train with us by subscribing. The most important comment is that he anticipates human trials to begin within that 2022 timeframes. Elon stated, "We plan to have this in our first humans next year," again referring to 2022, who will be those with severe spinal cord injuries like tetraplegics and quadriplegics, pending FDA permission. He bases his confidence on the company's previous successes, including monkey tests. We're sure we're not the only ones who don't believe that excuse. Is Elon Musk merely confident that his so-called testing will gain FDA approval? We don't really care, but he should be forthright with us. Furthermore, Elon Musk stated, "Neuralink is working well in monkeys. We're conducting extensive testing to ensure that it's truly safe and reliable, as well as that the Neuralink device can be removed safely." There's a lot of great potential for the kind of breakthrough that Neuralink proposes. We hope Elon and his team can make this a success. Thank you for watching today's video. If you're fond of mind-blowing technological advancements, you might like this video. Insane SpaceX Starlink Update 2022. We'll see you later.